Hello everyone, and welcome to my final presentation for my capstone project, NETLABSECURE. Here's an overview of what I will be addressing today. I'll be going over the logistics of the program, as well as providing a demonstration of the program's functionalities and visualization capabilities. I'm going to do a quick recap before I get into more of the technical details and the demonstration. NETLABSECURE is a data collection engine designed to aggregate specified logs across a network. The specific needs for the program are a secure way to log activity on a network, the ability to organize and store the ingested data, and then an efficient way to retrieve the data for analysis. My solution is a logging program that ingests, organizes, and stores data, and then provides a dashboard for visualization and specific data retrieval for analysis. These are the supporting programs I use throughout my program development. VMware Workstation Pro 17 is a virtualization software that was used to provide a safe testing, development, and deployment environment. Ubuntu serves as the operating system for this program. It's open source Linux based and provides a diverse software depository. OpenSearch is also open source and acts as the key storage component. Dashboards provides a visual interface for data exploration and visualization. Logstash is the data pipeline that facilitates the ingestion, processing, and forwarding of data to and from the specific network. The installation and configuration process for Workstation Pro 17 was pretty straightforward. After downloading and installing the software, I activated it with a license key. After that, I implemented a custom setup that addressed settings like the disk space, memory allocation, core processor assignments, and network configurations. The Ubuntu installation was similar. After deploying it on Workstation Pro, I just went through and customized settings necessary to support the program stack that it was going to be hosting. And here I have a video showing some of my configuration process. For OpenSearch and OpenSearch dashboards, the configuration involved editing the YAML files to customize settings like cluster properties, security options, plugin configurations, network hosts, data paths, and port assignments. So as you can see here, I'm just going into each program's configuration files. I'm confirming network hosts and port assignments, ensuring everything is configured correctly to ensure connectivity. Throughout my program development, I used Nessus to scan for vulnerabilities. Thankfully, I didn't get any critical alerts. All the alerts in my scans were informational, which means that Nessus just provides informational data about potential risks and recommended adjustments. So the modifications that I had to make were associated with open ports. Basically, Nessus flagged some of the ports that were open but unused. So I had to go into the configuration files of each program and then configure which ports should be open and which ones should be closed. Before I demonstrate the functionalities of the dashboards program, I want to show you what the stored logs look like in OpenSearch. So here are some logs stored on OpenSearch. As you can see, it would take a lot of time to sift through these logs without a visualization program. So before we head over to the dashboards, I'm going to be verifying connectivity on all of the programs. This command that I'm working on here, this is just sending a GET request to OpenSearch on port 9200. And it just asks for status and configuration information like cluster, nodes, and what version is in use. This is, it's going to get the cluster health of the OpenSearch server. So here we can see the number of nodes, the status of the cluster, the number of active and inactive shards. This information is just confirming that OpenSearch is healthy and it's ready to run. Let's see, this command gets information about indices in the cluster. Here we can see details about each index in the OpenSearch cluster. You can see the logstash index there, which is what we will be checking on next. And here I'm just sending a GET request to the Logstash API, and this will return details about Logstash and the configuration in use, like the nodes, the pipeline metrics, as well as resource usage. This next command, I'm just targeting the Logstash index. The OpenSearch server, it will confirm that the index is open, and it will display some information like the number of documents as well as their size. Okay, last thing I'm going to be checking here, I'm just going to be checking the status of OpenSearch and OpenSearch dashboards. And then after this, we will go to the dashboards and get a better visualization of the logs. Okay, here I am just retrieving the logs. These are the specified filters that I selected according to what I wanted to analyze in the dashboards. Next up, we're going to go to the Discover page. Here we can specify the date range of logs that we would like to see. The highlighted words that you see there, those are the filters that I set for this session. Okay, and next we are going to go to the dashboard suite. This is completely customizable. It enables users to tailor to their specific analytical needs. So over here we have the logs categorized by their operating system used on our network. You can download files for further analysis if you prefer using a program like Wireshark. You can download all the logs from the OpenSearch dashboards. Let's see, next up, just looking through the graphs. Here we have a graph that's showing file types that are moving across the network. I think this is really great because IT admin should have certain files blocked for security purposes. So this graph can give them insight to what's being shared across the network. Up here, you can add filters, and I will add one here today. Let's do the hour of day. Okay. I like this one because it can be hard to analyze a lot of data like we just saw. So if an incident took place, we can use these filters to dynamically analyze or visualize data. So this one is based on the hour range. So if you were getting a lot of alerts between a certain time frame, this would be a good filter to use. You can see that it narrowed it down to the specific filter that I inputted. And now we can better see what kind of activity was going on between that time frame. This here is the visitors map graph. I really like this one too because administration should be aware of what regions to expect activity on in their network. So if it shows activity from someone outside the region, then it would be a good indicator for a more thorough analysis of that activity. Here I have some key achievements and milestones. This project showcases my commitment to innovation, problem solving, and delivering impactful solutions that address the evolving needs of network infrastructure management. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.